These are the first hands we're playing. We only got 10 NLs and 120 NL. There's a 50 NL going, but the list is kind of long. Kind of just want to get started, so let's do it. This is a fun one. I do think we bet here. I think this is the best chance to get value. I don't think we get anybody to fold a 7 or a 10. But these are always fun. Yeah. Because we just have something. And it's just kind of better. How's that? That's pretty good. How's that? Is that not pointed towards... Okay, there it goes. Not pointed towards my face. There's a lot of new sub commands. Exclamation point SC if you're a sub. You can use them for free. If not, you can use channel points. I believe all of them are in the channel points. Maybe not. Hang on, let me look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 8. They're all there. Lots of fun stuff. We'll whip them out as the show progresses. And we got another 10 and L. It's kind of looks big to me. No, it is because it is on both sides. Okay, so we want to put this here. Bring this over just a little. And I guess that's the right size. It seems big though. Maybe we want to take them down to this size. Yeah. Yeah, that looks good. Looks good, looks good. Seems like it's all shaping up nicely. So we're just going to try to make some money. Having fun. Ooh, another table I can get on the list for. So, I'm on the list for 4 more 10 and L's. Alright, 4 more. Alright, I am on that list. And there are a bunch of 6 max I'm getting on. Looks like I can jump on one right now. No, I cannot. I am not in luck. There is not a seat on this table. What the fuck? 6 max. So we're on all those lists. And then the 50 NL, I'm 3 out of 5. There's another table that's getting going, but it's only got 3 players, so we're not gonna sit yet. I'll sit at like 6. This guy's just got the same basic MO every time. Limp, bet, fold. I guess we can keep an eye on it. See if it gets going. Ugh. The seat I would pick is not a good one. Got shot. So, limp, raise, call, call. I do think this is one we can try to protect. This is my main problem, is this guy here. Yep. That's kind of the worst run out. And I'll move them around to be biggest games up top once we get a couple going here. Let's put this over here. fun. I'm going to go ahead and raise this one. I'm going to check. This is kind of weird. Yeah, just got to bet twice. I kind of always expect that player to be that way. I guess we can take this down a little bit, right? So we can see the hands. I think we'll just call here. Jack's okay. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of a slow start to the Saturday. Hey, first real hand. Three bet by Scrooge, fairly small. I think we just basically play this for the trap. Aces, second real hand. I mean, I guess we bet. He's not going to have a 5 a ton. Check the rivers. Sometimes he does have jacks here, but I don't think we're folding. Yeah, he rivered it. There's no other way to play that. Just because he can have kings, queens that he turned into a bluff. He can have king, queen. He can have ace 10. But, I mean, you can't say I didn't maximize my potential. I'm check calling that river 100%. He should have overbet it. His bet on the end was half pot. He's got to think I have something. And if you don't think I have the straight, you should be going bigger. Wouldn't mind seeing a raise from this player in particular. Yeah, call. It's not a whole lot to protect against, so I'm just going to go half pot. It's small, it was heads up. Could have checked it even, but fuck it. I'm just keeping an eye on this table. It's just two guys playing heads up, really. Even the third guy is sitting out. It's a 50 NL, but it's not really going. I ended up playing a bunch of 6-max. Yeah, that table's completely dead. I think when we get to like 5 players, we'll get in it. Sat down at the 15L, got dealt 6 deuce in the blind twice in a row. Let's play a raise and then check the flop. He could definitely be trapping, but I think we're okay. Yeah. He's going to have 10s, jacks. Sometimes kings. Ace 3, wow. Alright, this table might be getting going. I'm just going to check this. That's fine. Got a lot of outs. I guess we can bring in the 50 and 0. Got a 4. We'll call here. Check. Call that one. Damn it, I didn't mean to sit out. Wow, I got lucky I didn't hit that diamond. How's this look? This one small, or is it just... No, it's just poorly centered. Alright, we're going to make the 50 and L the biggest table. There we go. 50 and L in the top left, 2 10 and Ls, and one on the bottom as well. Then another 10 and L. I'm gonna call one. Look at that one. I think that just kills my action. I'm not really worried about being beat. If he bets big, we'll have to see. Yeah, he's always bluffing there. Nice play, bro. Not really. Just 100% bluffing. Like, not even a thought in my fucking head. Like, I need 2 pair plus to make the call, but he's just so obviously bluffing when he overbets like that. I think we'll take one. There's another good one. Ooh, look at this. Posted in and got aces. I'm going to bet half pot. This is more for pot control. We're checking here for the same reason. If the player bets, we are going to call. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, let me rearrange these. Alright, Ron. So a bunch of limps, and Ron makes a min raise. And we go ahead and pop it. Kind of similar here. Everybody folds. That's crazy. I don't know why you ever min raise there. All right, we got 2 6 max in the middle. Fold. Call. Yeah. We can bet this. We don't even have to bet too big. Check. Snap called. May have to bet twice. That 9's not great. Same scenario on 2 different tables with the same player. That one he jams. Yeah, he ran out 2 pair or better. And he could definitely have the straight. That's fine. Jack's okay. Got a 10 and L off to the side here. I'll pull it down so you guys can get a look at some of it. Fold, fold, call, fold. What's that? Okay. Let's put this right about there. So, 6 max or 20 and L in the middle, and on the bottom we have 10 and L and 1 10 and L here, and there's 150 and L here. Could even go bigger here, because if we had an ace, we would want to protect. If he has an ace, he's going to get me to barrel into him. Yeah. It's just one of those have to bet twice. Look at this. Aces for the 3rd time today so far. No real action yet. So bring this down a little further. We can down bet on this one. I mean, I 3-bet this pre-flop, and then I'm down betting this flop. I mean, unless he has deuces, right? I mean, now if he's got a pocket pair, he's got to feel pretty good. All right, I don't know what I got to call by. I don't know. Maybe I should have just checked it. Yeah, I probably should have checked it. Got shot. Ooh, there it is, but it's a diamond. So I kind of want to see it check to me, or this player keep betting. Alright, we can raise now. Player behind calling's a problem. Now we can check and fold safely. This player probably already had the flush. And this guy's only supposed to be calling with the ace of diamonds, but... yeah. Yep. Did this guy have like king queen with the king of diamonds or something? Ace king with the king of diamonds. Great plays, y'all. It's hilarious. The calling over here on the flop is fucking ridiculous. I'm just gonna check. It took too long. Nice to see you guys. See the updates that I've made to all the commands.
Hello there.
Little change in position and size on that one. I've learned how to do that, so feel free to use the commands. Check them out. And there's some new ones. Show them off throughout the stream. Look at this, free roll. Free roll. So, limp, raise, call, re-raise. This player does like to 4-bet quite a lot. I think we're going to let this one go, but I'm going to start 3-betting into him because he over 3-bets way too much. So, like, if this is a fold and I raise and he 3-bets, I'm pretty much naturally going to 4-bet. Oh. That's just an example. I wasn't expecting him to always do it. Wow, that's hilarious. You win. I mean, only because of the price. That's kind of an awful card. No deuce. Ace high good. But if he just bets half pot, I fold. What the other guy have? Ace 6. Is that ace 6 off? Ace 6 0 backdoor. Still didn't respect that. I'm gonna go ahead and just call this. I could definitely 3-bet it, but this player is a shorty, so we kind of got to be a little bit careful because they tend to play pretty tight. That card's not going to help them much. Don't really love the spade. I don't think he's supposed to fold ace-king here, but like I said, they're pretty tight. I don't even know if he had an ace. I don't think he did. Hey guys. That's one of those things. Ba, 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 ba. Got the nut flush draw on the left. Still just that. Alright, this table filled up pretty nice. Is there any other 50 NLs? Ooh, there are. Hell yeah. Where do I want to be? Right here. Check this one, fold that one, fold that one, fold that one, fold that one. I'm going to move this over. Top two tables are 50 NL. Bink. Look at this, my first hand on this 50 NL. This is my first hand on this fucking table. They folded. Wow. I can't believe that got 3-bet and I 4-bet and the guy folded that quick. Look at this. Straight with the flush free roll. Okay. That's why you don't do that, man. I was free rolling the top end and the flush on him. If it comes off a queen or a diamond, I fucking scoop him. He can't ever win the pot outright. That's that same idiot. Like, he never has queen 9 there. It's just impossible. It's not impossible, but it's super unlikely. Because if you have queen 9, you're not betting that way. I mean, if he did, and he had queen 9, that would be pretty good, but somebody who's going to jam that, a one-liner, with no backdoor flush draw, no second chance. Like, if he did it with king 9, I could understand, because then he's free-rolling the top end. You know what I mean? But still... Alright, so top to bottom, biggest to smallest. 50 NL, 20 NL, 10 NL. And we do have 10 NLs on the side. Min raise. Alright. I'm going to 3-bet the 10s. And we are going to call because that's nothing. Ace in the turn's kind of nice. Ooh, pair and a flush draw? Look at this shit. Alright, he's amping up. That's fine. He can have it. I'm going to go ahead and bet half pot here. Call this one. That's never because I'm trying to push him off a jack, by the way, down here. When I bet half pot. That's literally to protect my hand. I mean, if he's got a jack, he's not going anywhere. If he's got a set, I'm going to puke. He gut shot of the straight. You lucky shit. Look at him betting the king 9 like just airball. Jesus. He gut shotted it, made me 2-pair, and I'm jamming because of that 2-pair. That's the only hand that can happen with. Wow. I thought if I lose there, I thought it's a set. That's the only way I lose. But it's such a great move to jam there. He even took a second to call because he thought I could have ace-king. That's fucking hilarious. Yeah, I'm going to go for the check raise here. He calls. I'm going to check. And I'm going to check the river. Yeah, nice catch. That jack makes it rough because there's a lot of 10 jack combos. I'll let it go. Ugh. That was really shit. And I lost that hand. Alright. I don't want to play that one out of position. That's fine. I think ace-jack suited I'm re-raising. No, ace-jack offsuit I'm re-raising. No, ace-queen off, ace-jack suited. It's a little tight, but I want to be definitive when I play against that player. Peels off the perfect card. And he's going to bet the river and be bluffing, and I know that too. So, like, if the queen doesn't come off, I'm probably going to check call. If he hits a fucking king or something that makes my flush, it's going to be fucking brutal. Check. Do I want another 50 and L? Not a good seat, so I'm going to say no. Top 2E. I'm going to raise him and I'm going to go pretty big. Yeah. I'm just looking for him to go ape shit with an ace. It's fine. God damn, I was so far ahead with that queen 7. Like, he's literally got a king to beat me, but he can't get the king of fucking dime or king of hearts. And he's got a queen to beat me, but he's only got 3 of these. He's only had 6 outs on both sides. This is kind of weird. Yeah. It's just stupid. Look at this. This fucker 3-betting a whole way. It's a club free roll. It's the second club free roll we've seen with the same hand today. Aces versus aces, and now ace king versus ace king. Both times it was a club free roll. Short stack 3-betting sucks, but there's no way to fold ace king here. So he's going to roll pairs a ton of the time. Yeah. You can't fold. If you're going to play short stack, you can't fold jacks. Might go for a check raise here. Ah. I don't know if he had anything. Yeah, he had ace queen. Great play. Nice play. Had to get him to bluff. It didn't even seem like a king, right? Didn't even seem like it. Flop 2 pair with ace jack again and got no action. Why are you calling? What the fuck are you doing? Like, unless you have exactly ace king, the fuck are you doing? Ace jack? You can't even call with ace jack there. Beatrix. That jack's probably the perfect card. I'm going to leave this one. Yeah, that jack's the perfect card because they're always on draws. I'm going to keep betting. I don't know this player to be much of a bluffer, so we're obviously going to call that. Check. Queens. They missed value. Like I said, I don't know him to be a bluffer, but they're going to be betting the ace high as well. Here's 90% with that Queen 7. Or 88.5 something. Well, that's pretty good if you ever want a 3-barrel. This player leads into me. I'm just going to call. Sometimes players lead 2 pairs, so we're going to go ahead and bet here. If we see a check raise, we're pretty much done with it. Yeah, he's just leading out. Keep hitting my watch button. Oh, gut shot over here on the left. Well, less likely I have a king, but less likely he has one too. Whatever. I'm going to have to go for it. Think of a pair over here. Get 3-bet by traffic. Oh, you couldn't see the other table where I got 3-bet. I folded. It was just a weird scenario where the big blind 3-bet to an odd amount. Gotta bet twice. I gotta go check the chicken and grab a soda in a minute here. I got chicken in the oven. This is an interesting one. So a short stack player opens up. Okay, Beatrix, I don't know what you're doing. A short stack player opens up in early position, and I had pocket tens, so I just called it. And the flop came down. We were four ways. Look at this. Fucking four bet. Alright. Beatrix is pretty smart, but yeah, he's not gonna fall for any tricks if I had aces there. So it's good. It's a good bluff spot. So he bets the flop small, and I decide to go ahead and ISO at this point. Now, if he jams, I kind of have to call, but he's going to show me jacks plus a ton, but he's just going to fold a ton too, so this is like great protection here. It's a really smart, it's a smart raise. Alright, I'm going to go check on the oven in just a sec here. Alright, I think I'm out on all of them. Yeah, I'll be right back, guys. Glad I checked the chicken. It was done and almost burned. We're going to wait here. We're going to wait here. Oh, Jesus. Yes, I'm waiting everywhere. Hey, get the small blind right here. Sergeant. I'm wearing my Crocs. And I have socks on, but I was getting the chicken out of the oven. So I drained the first pan and put it next to the sink. And then I drained the second one like halfway and then pour the burned my foot through the little holes in the Crocs, and now I'm sitting here and I'm like, man, is my foot fucking throbbing? Like, cause that really feels weird. I look down and Sergeant's licking the turkey or the chicken juice off my fucking Crocs. So it's like, oh yeah, I'm not swelling up from the burn. That's just my dog fucking tonguing at my fucking Crocs. Almost even. Down about $15 right now. And I'm going to stay on these waiting lists. The 50 NLs have picked up. That's nice. So we'll hopefully be able to rotate through those. Let's see. We got a short stack limper here, which is always kind of scary because they tend to play super tight. So a limp jam here is just aces every time, and it's not uncommon to see, although they do play badly, so you're going to see a lot of limp folds here too. Yeah, he's limping on a half stack and then folding out of an early position. It's like, what do you think's going to happen, man? Somebody's going to make a raise, and he was getting better than he was getting almost 4-1 on that call. Super small bet. We're going to call. Fold this one. Could have called it if there was 2 clubs or a 4 on that flop instead of a jack. We're just going to check. We're going to lose here a lot of times to 10s, but he's also going to have like king, queen, king, jack. What'd you have? King, queen. So we see a lead out. Interesting. I think we just call. And we're going to bet the turn like he's on a flush draw, and we're protecting an overpair, but a lot of times he's just full of shit. Sometimes he's got a 3 or 5-6 or something. But yeah, a lot of times when you see that donk, like we saw it at a smaller stake too. A lot of times when you see that donk, it's basically like... So I was the initial raiser, right? So in this one that happened, I was the initial raiser. Then a flop came down that isn't good for really either of us, right? It's actually better for the small blind, right? Because it's 4-4-3. But if he checks, he knows I'm going to c-bet a high percentage of the time, and he's going to be like, well, whatever. So he just decides to lead out when the flop's bad for my exact range. Of course, I'm going to call with an overpair, right? And then he checks the turn, and we bet, and he just has to fold. Somebody with a 4 would have check-called the flop. And if that happens, I'm probably giving up. Now, in that exact instance, I had the hearts, so I'm probably checking the flop. So he really screwed himself twice, because if he had equity, he probably could have realized it with a turn bet. Like, if the flop goes check-check and he makes the same bet on the turn, I'm just going to go ahead and call for my flush draw, and then he can check the river and either pick me off when I bluff or get a free showdown. A lot of times he's just going to get a free showdown. Like, I'm going to think he has a 4 with, like, very shitty showdown. I'm just going to check this one through. I think we're good a lot here. Yeah. Full, full, full. Well, Sergeant, you cleaned up that chicken grease pretty good. God. Come on. Little internet connection there. Issue. There it goes. Come on. Pick up the pace. Just these little blips, man. Just so weird when they happen. And it's like it freezes WSOP. So it's like until it unglitches, like WSOP just sits here and spins. It's just kind of ridiculous. Come on, dude. I can hear the fucking TV, so it's not like the cable went out. There it goes. Sweet. Sorry about that, guys. Refresh. I will let you know to refresh. I'm here. I was going to say 10 jack only. That's the thing, you don't always bet your equity, especially in position. Calls with a 9? Jesus. Wow. This guy called me on the phone. Oh, okay, yeah, 10 jack. I'm just going to leave half pot here. So there's a limper in first, so I'm not going to 3-bet. Queen on the turn's nice. I'm going to check because of the heart. I'm going to check and let Beatrix bet. No? sixes. Yeah, he's overplaying, but he's overplaying top pair. This player limp folding on a first is kind of hilarious. Is that what happened? Yeah, he limp folded. Yeah, gotta bet twice. Like I said, I don't expect this player to be bluffing, but he will float, and he will try to show down a pair. But if we just bet bigger on the turn, it's all good. People are trying to bluff him too much, and they're making it too unbelievable. So, like, if I had ace king, I would bet small on the flop, and then bet small on the turn, or and then bet bigger on the turn. But if you just, like, pounce the flop, like, if you bet what you bet on the turn on the flop, he's just absolutely going to call you down the rest of the way because he's going to think you're full of shit. Smaller bet just works better. You have to set it up. You have to barrel twice. That's not bad. We got a slice. Player's short, so there's not much guesswork. I mean, if he goes for it, we just kind of fold. He calls. Turn comes off diamond. He's very likely to have diamonds. I'm going to check this one. Bet the turn. No action. Gee, a short stack betting. It's annoying. Ace in the river sucks. I said he's not much of a bluffer, but man, he doesn't get good value either. What the fuck? Why wasn't I posted here? Did I get sat out? Son of a bitch. Just gonna call. I'm trying to involve this player when we have better hands. That's pretty good. Go for a fairly large bet. I think we have to go bigger here. I think if we get raised, we're fucked. But if we go too small, we open up to getting bluffed. Beatrix, you are missing value all over the place, man. Oof, my knee just cracked and that felt really good. Like it hurt for like a tenth of a millisecond, but then it fucking felt amazing. If you also look through the metachlorian thing at the bottom, the points things, I put in some fun stuff, fun facts that are answered by claiming that. I think I have one in there for the Fantastic Four. Ooh. Gets all the money in like a fish. And then hits the 2-outer with 1 card to come. Wow. The dude leaves. I mean, he was a short stack, so it's whatever. Actually, they were both short stacks. Hmm. To have aces on this other table and this player min raised me on the button, then he's betting big on the turn. This can be a 4, but it should be a 10 a lot. Well, I beat the snap call. I bet the flop and he min raised me, and then I checked and he bet the full pot on the turn, and then I jammed. So I can't imagine he's got a 4 here. If he has a 4 and he's taking this long, he's a fucking joke. Yeah, nice try, Superfly. Ooh, and that makes a double. We can get off the table. But yeah, this is what he did. So I raised pre-flop. He called it. I bet the flop, and he min-raised me, right? So he's only representing a 4. I call. I check the turn. He bets full pot. Nobody who's representing a 4 then bets the full pot. So I just jammed over him, and he folded. Do we get him to bluff if we check call? I don't think so. I really don't think so. I don't think he's even got a 10 there. I don't think he can continue. Like, ever. Check. The overcall behind me fucks me. I was calling this one because this player seems like he's full of crap, but the guy behind me can have a jack or pocket 4s. Super easy. And he's got to bet now. Yeah, he's got to put it all in. That's a large re-raise. Gotta fold. Can't get off the table now. Playing out of the rack. Last hand got me. It's alright, though. Thought about 3-betting or 4-betting pre because that guy kind of goes for shit too much, but I kind of want that. I just wish he hadn't bet the flop. It was so easy to read. His timing was just always 2 big cards. I couldn't get that flop last time. Speaking of flops. Mike could play a big one here. Not folding. Ace isn't great. It's not great for him either, though. I didn't even see I had 2 pair. It's a limp pot, so I guess anything we do is fine. Bet the turn, bet river. Looks so good with the heart and the 8. And then clang. That could be a heart, a jack, a queen. Nah, jack, 7. Yeah. Queen would work. There's so many cards that could be. For me to be able to continue. Appreciate you guys coming out. If it's slow,
one time, can I get a hand?
I shouldn't have folded that one so quick. Oh, let me do that again. That didn't work right. Come on.
One time, can I get a hand?
Get 3-bet. I think we want to just call here because this player likes to bet full pot with nothing. Haven't seen him 3-bet much. It's not full pot. Really? So he 3-bet pre-flop. I mean, do you just do this with queens? Yeah. That's the thing. It couldn't be aces. It couldn't be kings. It had to be queens or nothing. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it because he was so... I fucking knew it. He wasn't even trying to get me to call. He was trying to push me off. Damn it. That sucks. I haven't ever seen this player 3-bet. Maybe that was the trick or the tip-off. Because he doesn't 3-bet much. Yeah, I should have saved that bet. I mean, I knew it, but it's one of those ones where I don't have that much about the player, that much info. So, I mean, because he's not jamming aces, he's not jamming. It's only ever queens. Yeah, but the problem is if it's queens, it can also be jacks. It can also be ace 10, king 10. More than likely, if I call and win there, it's a hand like Ace 10, Jack 10. It can also be Ace King, though. Players do that with Ace King. I mean, and this player does. So, I'm not defending it. It was a mistake, but it's fine. I at my best I can get away from that, but I think I just needed to see it. I was 90% sure it was Queens, but I think I just needed to see it. It's just it's Ace King so often there with players like that. Look at this flop. I'm gonna lead it. It's so good. I'm gonna 3-bet Beatrix. Oh, that fucking jack. If he raises me, it sucks. Just never got anything. This guy limping again. I called that one, I guess, because he's got a little bigger stack. Look at this, open-ended straight flush. I mean, I do have an overpair, so I have the showdown. Check the river. Might call this guy. He could definitely have a set full house now. I think if he bets, he's going to have that a fair amount. So we're going to have to see how much it is. Half pot, though, I don't think I can fold. Just because he can have just the ace of spades. Well, that's fucking stupid. Look at this. He hit a set of fours on the turn. He bets the minimum. I mean, you're just a joke, sir. Yeah, I'm looking back at that hand. He didn't bet the full pot. If he had bet full pot, I would have been convinced he had ace-king. He bet 3/4 on the flop. Look at this fucking garbage, Beatrix. Oh my god. How do you not bluff? This weak shit. Nope. Hang on, guys. Sorry about that, guys. A very special person who is in a well, this is the boyfriend who was in jail for defending himself and got a deal to go to a halfway house. He's finally getting visitation, and I finally get to see him tomorrow, and we get to actually leave the campus. So we're gonna go to this Asian restaurant that I love, and have a great time. But if you missed it, while all that was going on, up here on the 50 NL table that was up here, we set overset somebody. I think it was pretty strong. The guy had deuces who was sitting here, and ended up jamming King 8 deuce flop. I bet the flop, got call. I checked the turn, or sorry, it was 9-8. There was 8 deuce 9 on the flop. I c-bet the flop small because I was the original raiser. Player over here called it, and the other player behind with the deuces called it. Turn comes off a king. I decided to go ahead and check. This player who was sitting there, he decided to bet. We both called it. The river comes off. This player checks. This guy bets $9 as I was in position, and I jammed for 40 effective. And he snap called with deuces, and my 8s are good because we set overset somebody, which is pretty awesome. So that was nice. Got a good winner there. Flop quad 3s on the middle table a little shortly after that. And we're going to try to get into another. This is sketchy because this player opened, this one called. I 3-bet. He called, and now, damn it, I didn't mean to fold that. And now I'm c-betting half pot, so I'm basically representing an overpair. And the pot goes down. Nice. Didn't want to lose heart. Fuck, I would have flopped another set of 8s. This was like the same flop as before. I would have raised this. I don't know why I clicked fold. That sucks. Well, hopefully somebody's got a set of 10s. I don't know how that folded. Let's see if we can get on another 50 NL. Gonna bet. Take that down. Got a double up here now. Yeah, sitting at 9, or what is that? Up about $16 now, so we're down a little bit. Now we're up a little bit. Pocket 9s. Not bad, not bad. I think we can bet turn. Ooh, there's a 50 NL. Fold here. Well, I made the straight. I'm going to go big. I honestly don't know what you're doing, Beatrix. I'm very dominant. And I don't know what you're doing. Okay, we doubled on that one so we can ditch it. I'm going to go ahead and bet half pot here. I could start trapping those single pair aces, but I feel like these players have a tendency to want to bluff when they see a check, so I might end up folding the best hand because I'm putting too much heat on myself. So, you know, what are you going to do? Fold, 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 fold. But yeah. So tomorrow's going to be a good day. I guess we can move this down. I have been on this table for a long time, this little one over here. Really can't get anything going. I've been on it for an hour and a half, and I'm still sitting here at like starting stack. And it's not because of anybody really dominating. I just haven't really got any hands. I guess we can move this up a little. Put it right like that. Yeah. Yeah, nice to be in the positive. No. Flush is nice. I'm going to try to make it look like bullshit. Yeah. You have to bet bigger. If I bet any smaller, he's going to sniff it out. I mean, I don't know if he folds the king, but he may have called me here. Oh, wow, he did have the king of clubs. That's crazy. So maybe I could have even gotten more. I could have made it look like more like bullshit, but who knows? Not gonna bother. Look at that, right in the door. Like a big middle finger. Although, raise up. Checky. 9's pretty good. I'm just gonna check it though. Might have been good here. This player should have like an overpair sometimes though. I'm gonna check this one. Call that. Full pot, we're going to call once. Check. He's betting full pot. If I had ace jack here, I would call. I'm supposed to get off this table anyway. Yeah, this table's crap. It's gone down. The one that I was on forever. Everybody else just kind of left it. So we'll just replace with other tables. Oh, there's one now. To the left of a guy I like being to the left of. And to the right of a guy I like being to the right of. Check. Fold. I'm going to check this one. I could definitely bet it. I'm going to kill this table. Bring in this one. The call's interesting. I mean, this can absolutely be a queen that's better than mine. This can be a flush draw. But a lot of times there's just draws. I think we just bet small here. Multi-way pot with a king. I would bet small. Gut shot. Wow. That is an insanely dumb bet. I am going to call one just because of backdoor diamonds. He's obviously protecting. Alright, you got it, bro. Whatever. Waiting list. It can look like I'm protecting a flush against a flush draw. And this should just look like a king. I'm just trying to get him to fold a jack. That's pretty strong. And you only have to go value bet on the river. Value bet bluff. Half pot, because it's like... If I was trying to get a jack to call me, I would try to make it look stupid. Like either really small or really big. But we don't need to polarize. We can just bet like we have value, because he obviously doesn't have a king. And it's just interesting that he raises pre-flop, right? He might have been a little tilty here. And then on the flop, he goes ahead and bets 2/3, right? And then when the king comes off on the turn, you know, he checks. He can also have king-queen, but we raise, looking like we're protecting a king. And then the river comes off, and it's a 7, and we just go ahead and bet half pot, and he just folds. And it's like, just because my hand only ever looks like a king, like, you have to... One of the things that I started to do when I got Poker Tracker for the first couple years, and was playing a lot on ACR, cash games, was I wasn't only marking the hands that I fucked up, I was marking a lot of the hands that I did well. You know what I mean? So, like, because I wanted to see what I did right in those instances too. So what I started learning was, and it taught me about combinatrix and things like that, what I started to learn was that the hands that I didn't get, look at this flop, the hands that I didn't get paid off with my monsters, I was trying to see how I bet them so that I could then use that as a bluffing tactic. So like that hand there is one of those where it's like, if you made the full house with the king, how do you not get paid off? Then if you act that way in a hand when you don't have the king, then it's very easy to get the fold because they're trying to not pay you off that king. Look at this. I mean, this is perfect. If he has a king, he's going to go broke so often. But we have to bet the flop. Up about $28 right now. Which, considering the lack of 50-0 games at the start, that's not bad. Could definitely be better. Took that one beat for like $40. Actually, I guess it's... No, I don't... I think the other one's a bad call with the jacks versus the queens. But the one where the guy... When I hit 2 pair and the guy gut-shotted me, that's a bad beat. Look at this, running kings. Okay. God, it's like spade, queen, 5. What the fuck? Open ender. If I bet the turn, I can bluff this river.